ready to kick the show off? Let's go!
Hello. I hope I'm not intruding.
It's the Bones Show.
Marcus is the greatest thing ever. It is the Bone Show, and it starts right now.
Just another day on the front line, for still apologize.
Never apologize. No. My name is Alex Bones. This guy right here, this is our good friend, Little Jimmy.
Hi, I'm Little Jimmy. Why do you call me Little Jimmy?
I don't know, it just came to my mind. But there it is, Little Jimmy. The #1 syndicated radio show in the world. 25 million daily listeners. Well, over 25 million daily listeners every single day. Tune in to this here radio show to listen to the best. We're going to kick off the show a little bit different. We have a new segment called Waste of Airspace. We play different radio shows from radio shows across the country, and we tell you what they are doing wrong or what they're doing right or why they suck or why they don't suck. And we will kick this off with a show called Joey and Heather in the Morning.
That's a very creative name for a radio show.
Yeah, Joey and Heather. They say, what's your name? Joey. What's your name? Heather. Okay, Joey and Heather. Why not Heather and Joey?
You usually go alphabet like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. That comes before J.
Right, so it should be Heather and Joey. And it depends on who is better, Heather or Joey. What station is that? KYIS.
We're talking about places to decompress. I took Holden to Barnes & Noble yesterday, and I just forgot how much I love bookstores because
Okay, we don't know who Holden is. You just start talking about, I took Holden. Holden could be a dog, could be a boyfriend, could be a husband, could be a kid. We don't know. What do we know?
Is it Joey and Heather and Holden in the morning? I don't know. This is very confusing.
Yeah, so you got to say, my son, Holden, and I went to Barnes & Noble.
did my books online now like everybody else, and like being in there made
more.
Made me just want to buy books again and just go chill and walk around. And so that's one of mine. Seeing movies alone is one of mine. And then also sitting in my car so that I don't have to go in and deal with anybody.
Just sitting in your car. Yeah, I do that.
Probably top of the list and one that I do every single day. Nugs, yours was the gym.
The gym when I used to go. Before I got a second job. And then also mowing the lawn.
Yeah.
Or any kind of yard work, honestly.
I'm bored with this show already.
I know. I mean, we're, 5 seconds into it, and he's bored already.
It's going out pulling weeds or something.
And you still have music stores.
You still have music stores. I still love going in, even though I don't own a lot of any vinyl and I don't really have a record player. I still love going into vinyl stores.
I don't think so.
I could see that. I love guest room records when I used to live over there. Used to go buy so many shirts for the kids there when they were little.
So she has kids, so I guess that's her kid.
They have some cool shirts.
Yeah. We got some text messages from people about what they do.
Okay, here we go. Listen to this. We got some text messages from people.
Why do they do text messages? It's a radio show.
Yes, it's because they can't get any calls. Nobody is calling the morning show. So they have to make up texts from people. That way you don't have to take phone calls. And that way you could record this damn show a month ago.
Steven says mowing the lawn and walking around Home Depot are great decompressors for me.
Oh, look, we just got a text from Frances. And Frances says walking around her neighborhood and feeding her dog.
Yeah, see how easy that is? Just to make up a text.
I think Brooks would agree with that too. He likes going to Home Depot.
Who is Brooks?
Yeah. Nobody's going to bother you.
Is that another kid? Oh, God, it's the producer. Oh, dear God. Don't talk to your producer.
Unless you find an attendant and then track them down.
Yeah.
See, that's what I hate too. So you got a producer that sounds like Joey, who sounds like the producer, so I don't know which one's talking.
Yeah, it's confusing. I know which one Heather is, I think. It's the girl. Are they going to read more text messages?
Probably.
All this man stuff. Amanda says there's a place on May and Wilshire called Paint and Station. I've been there. It is a paint ceramics place, and it is so therapeutic. I've done that. There used to be one at Quail Springs Mall, and I don't even know if it's still there, but
here's another text message from Carl. And Carl says he decompresses by getting hookers and doing blow. That's how he decompresses on weekdays.
Yeah, see how easy that is.
I went and did one of those big ceramic Christmas trees one year, and then after that, I got hooked, and we went to that.
You did a whole Christmas tree?
Fun. I took the kids and let them do stuff. Probably be more relaxing without the kids, and they were.
Does this show get any funny? Is there any funny in this show at all?
Much younger too.
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody says flower beds. It's a labor of love.
We call this segment Waste of Airspace. And Joey and Heather in the morning on KYIS are wasting airspace.
Yeah, it's a lot of work keeping up with a flower bed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flower beds.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, let's talk about but you don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 calls because nobody's calling, because nobody's listening, because you get no ratings.
Backyard is so cool.
It's pretty cool.
And it opens
Very
up to a
cool.
park, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's got many layers to it.
Let's say cool again.
We got a text that said, how about new
Dear
tattoo
God, no,
therapy?
you did not. You didn't get any texts.
Yeah.
Because you get no calls. Nobody's listening.
Tattoos, something about getting a tattoo.
It's not like relaxing to me.
It's not relaxing. It's not relaxing. It is still painful.
It is exciting.
It's exciting and it's kind of it's calming at the same time.
It's the opposite of this show. This show's not exciting.
Yeah, I could see that. It's getting tattoos is addicting anyway. Somebody said going to Hobby Lobby or any fabric store. Those are the.
Somebody said you couldn't even make up a name. You couldn't even say Karen. You couldn't even make up a name. You just said somebody said. Oh my God, this is a horrible show.
They're free therapy stores.
I get paid for this.
Yeah, I think they get paid really well for this.
This is why radio's dying.
You can't say radio's dying. We're on 500 radio stations.
This is why some radio stations are dying. Is that better?
No, but it will do.
Sister goes on the weekends to get away from the testosterone in the house.
Yeah.
Target.
Oh, Target's a good
She
one.
goes to Target by herself, gets some Starbucks maybe.
Yeah, that was the best thing they ever did was put that Starbucks in Target.
So that's her I'm going to,
Who are we talking about here?
Mom time.
Even if you don't need a thing, you can always find something at Target.
This is so inside radio. Yeah, I don't know who they're talking about.
I mean, Delyn and I will just go hey, you just want to go to Target?
Who?
Yeah, let's just go check it out.
Go hang out at Target for a while.
I don't know who any of these people are.
We have a text from Ashley that says,
Of course you did.
I love going thrift shopping to decompress. That would be fun. I could see that too. Another one here says, I love to mow the yard.
Didn't say the name, though.
I love to mow the yard also. Zero turn, big funny looking hat, a good beer, and some 90s rap.
There you go.
Sounds like a good afternoon.
Hey, look, we got an email from Corey. Or no, it's text message. We got text message from Corey, and he says he goes to booby bars. That's how he decompresses. And then he goes and he kills a couple of hookers. And that's how he decompresses too.
Yeah, see how easy that is? At least Jimmy came up with a name. They're too lazy to even come up with a name.
That sounds perfect.
This crazy person says, I clean
This crazy person says you can't. Oh, my God.
my house
Say Paul.
in my spare time.
Oh, God, you suck.
And cleaning is my getaway. It is the best therapy. I
You're in Oklahoma City. It's a decent-sized market. Stop it.
wish I felt that way. I hate cleaning.
Don't go to work Monday. Call in sick. Say, I'm sick. And they say, are you really sick? You say, no, I suck. And I can't come to work because I can't do a show because I suck.
I hate cleaning too, especially bathrooms.
Yeah.
Get out of here with that.
Especially bathrooms of teenage boys. Yeah, that's not something that I used to decompress. But one thing that I do tell Brooks a lot is anytime
Who's Brooks?
I want to have the house cleaned by somebody, there's a lady that we've hired to clean the house occasionally.
So you make enough money to hire people to clean your house. Is that right?
It was supposed to be once a month, but,
You shouldn't have that much money,
but it's always
especially in Oklahoma City.
it's once
You
every
can't be making more than $15,000 a year.
3 months.
Not for this show.
But that's what I always tell him. Like,
the segment's called Waste of Airspace, where we listen to different radio shows and we tell you why they suck. And today, to Joey and Heather in the morning show on KYIS in Oklahoma City. And they're really bad. Have you made it this far yet?
I think people even tuned out from us, and we're the number one syndicated radio show in the world. And I don't even think they can stick around because they're listening to this radio show that we're listening to and go, oh, God, this sucks.
So we're going to move on because Joey and Heather in the morning, we give you a D+. And the only reason why we gave you a D+ is you have decent mics. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing else I can think of other than it's a waste of airspace.
thank you. Next.
Back to what we do now. This is what we do. This is how we get ratings. We play videos. We comment on the videos. We tell you what's good, what's bad, what's not good, what's real, what's fake, and what's not fake. Here we go.
Okay, I need some advice.
Okay, we're going to give you advice, Broad.
There's this guy that I've been seeing, and I like him a lot.
Okay.
But I was like, are you seeing anybody else? And he's like, yeah, I'm talking to this other girl, this nurse. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is going to be our 4th date. And he's still talking to this girl.
You've been on 4 dates. Does that mean you can't see anybody anymore? You can be married for 4 years and still seeing other people.
Should I be offended? I asked my girlfriend, and she's like, no, because you're talking to other people, right? I was like, not because I want to.
Oh my God. What are you talking about? So you can date other people, but he can't?
I mean, I don't really like them like that.
But you're talking to him.
I like him the best, but he's talking to some other girl.
You like him the best.
How?
Okay.
Pissed me off. After 4 dates.
Yeah, 4 dates. 4. A total of, I don't know, $150 he spent on you. 4 dates. That doesn't mean you're married. You can still talk to people. Have you had that conversation yet? If you've had that conversation of, hey, are we seeing anybody else? No? Okay. That means we're going steady like boyfriend and girlfriend. When you have that conversation, then you can bitch about it. But until then, you can't.
Come on. Anyway. Well, this is our 4th date. Tomorrow is our 4th date.
Oh, so it hasn't even been 4 dates yet. It's been 3. Oh, God, I hate this woman.
What do you think? Should I be pissed? Am I being like... whatever. Anyway, so
now why don't you just ask him for a key to his house while you're at it? Yeah. Can I have your code for your phone and a key to your house? Can we go meet your parents now? There's only been 3 dates. I know, man. I wanna meet your parents and I wanna get married this weekend.
Since that pissed me off and he didn't text me one day, like for a full day.
He didn't text you for a full day?
I went ahead and made a date with a guy that has his same name.
Oh, you're a whore.
Yeah, Jimmy called you a whore.
So just to prove a point to myself, I can just get another one, same name. So I'm going out with the second guy with the same name tonight.
Oh, God. I can't anymore with this.
Thank you. Next.
Story time. So I match with this guy, and it's on an app, obviously. And
an app, obviously. Yeah. What? I hate that word. I hate that word. Obviously. It's not obvious that you met him on an app. You got to met him at Target.
Like saying all the right things. He's like, how quickly do you...
I think you're going to have a heart attack tonight.
Maybe.
Typically want to move. When do you want to switch to texting? Like all that stuff, right? All good things. We switched to texting. He's like, when are you free?
Does she have a lot of herpes on her lips?
Yeah, I think those are herpes.
I give him my availability, and he
You have to wait for the herpes to clear up.
says, this day works best for me. What do you want to do? Like, what
It's either measles or herpes or the AIDS on her lips, something.
side of town do you want to meet on? What would you like to do? So I tell him, usually for the first date, I try to go somewhere in public, like a coffee shop or get a drink, something that's just like
Can you wear a mask?
beverage that
Just to cover up the herpes.
can be quick in and out if it's like not right, like if you're not vibing. I tell him that, and he says for first dates he only ever likes to go like
To my bedroom.
move around. He doesn't want to sit still, so he wants to go to a park. And I'm like, parks have kind of like secluded little areas. I'm not trying to die. I'm trying to like watch out for my safety. Maybe we could go somewhere in public. That's more.
How about a public park?
less private. And he says, well, the park that he wanted to take me to was actually really popular. That's not a thing.
Yeah, it's called a public park.
Also, he's really safe and he doesn't have any
herpes on his lips
thing on his rap sheet, and he likes his life and he doesn't want to jeopardize his lifestyle by doing bad things to women because of his lifestyle. That should have been my first red flag.
Okay, so you got one red flag, 2 red flags. He wants to go to a park. That's 2. You got one more, then you got to drop him.
But maybe we can meet in public. Still, more than a park.
Just staring at the herpes on her lips.
Outside. And he's like,
yeah, that's all I can see too. She's got 4 herpes on her lips, or there's stains, or it looks like she ate a chocolate chip cookie, and she still has the chocolate chips on her lips, and now she's talking into a camera.
Where do you suggest we go?
Yeah, it could have been that. It could have been chocolate chip cookies.
We can go to
there's no malls.
One of those outdoor kind of walking around kind of malls sort of thing.
I want to go to a mall with a broad. That's what I want to do on a first date. Maybe we can go to Bed Bath & Beyond or Bath & Body Works or whatever the hell.
It's Bath & Body Works. It's in the mall.
Yeah, maybe we can go in there with a broad so you can walk around for 25 minutes and just smell stuff.
Keep on the move. So basically, I'm you don't want to buy me anything that.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy you something on first date.
It's fine. I don't need
you wacky broad.
I suggest a mall, and then he says that a mall is not something that he would normally go to. That's not within his.
This conversation is going on way too long just to find out what to do on the first date. You know what? Go bowling. Throw some axes. Do something.
Usual weekday routine.
Oh, God.
And that getting coffee
got herpes
or a drink is not something that
you got chocolate chip herpes.
That's what it is. Chocolate chip herpes.
He normally does. And that he wants to go to this store that he needs to go to in order to buy something. He wants to go to that store. We could just meet there.
Yeah, let's meet at Lowe's because I need a sprinkler head.
And I guess I could go on the errand with them. And so,
what's wrong with that?
This was me realizing
it's public. If we go to Lowe's, chicks dig Lowe's.
That it's not necessarily.
Maybe you can find some stuff for your lips.
Necessarily so much about the generosity of, is he willing to buy me something?
Oh, he's not buying. Oh, stop it with the buy you something.
It's more about the generosity of, is he willing to go out of his way in any capacity whatsoever to go on a date or meet up with me? I guess that's the kind of generous I'm looking for.
No, you're looking for free stuff. Take care of the herpes and then talk about going on dates.
Thank you. Next.
Okay, so I just got hit on by a very secure older man. Older because I felt like he's older than me.
All right, so you're 30. He could have been 40.
I said no, but let me tell you what he did right. He honestly seemed very sweet from the get-go. He was actually getting out of his car because he said he wanted to help me.
Okay, back up a little bit. She is wearing a Def Leppard t-shirt.
Who is Def Leppard?
You know who Def Leppard is. She's wearing a Def Leppard t-shirt in public. Okay, I guarantee you can't name one Def Leppard song other than Pour Some Sugar on Me. I bet that. But she's walking around with a Def Leppard t-shirt. That means she's got to be 50 years old, right? Because that band's 100 years old. So if the guy is 50 years old too, he looks at it, he goes, Def Leppard. She's like my age.
Park. How much can girls got bars? I had a real quick one too, and I was already parked. And he was like, oh.
At least she doesn't have herpes on her lips.
True.
Oh, you got it.
It's a cool Def Leppard shirt too. I want one.
Then he says, you really
you're
beautiful. And I was like,
oh, that's Def Leppard?
Thank you.
Yeah,
that's very sweet of you.
You know who Def Leppard is.
I know, I'm just playing with you.
Was like, I hope I don't offend your husband or any boyfriend with me making that comment, And I told him, I was like, no, I'm not married. I don't have a boyfriend. Then he starts walking closer and honestly just fist pumps me and says, oh, by choice. By choice. Okay. And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, you just choosing your peace. You want to just be living your best life. You just living your best life, right? And I was like, yes, exactly that. Then he obviously tells me, would ever want to go out on a date with him and stuff. I told him no again. He's
Oh, you shot poor guy down.
like, what? Am I not your type? And stuff like that. Like, very just direct, straight to the point, not getting offended, no type of bad energy or anything. And then, he makes the comment like, maybe if I wasn't in my work clothes and I was driving my Cadillac, maybe you would have had a different answer. And I was like, no, I'm flattered, honestly, very kind of you. Thank you. I hope you have a blessed day.
And now you are regretting it, aren't
and he's
you?
like, I hope you do too.
Yeah, because now you're going to go home and you're going to go on the Tinder and you're going to go after the same guys you go after all the time, and they're going to treat you like crap. And you're going to think back in the back of your mind, ooh, the guy had a Cadillac and he probably has nice clothes, nicer than my Def Leppard t-shirt. And maybe he could have been my soulmate. You don't know.
Just very kind. Let me tell you, if you're watching this,
yeah, call me up.
Or just any other man who could be watching this, that is how you approach a woman. You take your shot, and if it doesn't work, you just walk away.
Oh, I usually do it with chloroform and do it from behind.
Held up high.
That's not funny.
I had to shout him out.
I thought so.
That's literally how any woman would love to be approached, period. With respect, with kindness.
Or I walk up to him and go, here, I bought you a drink.
You get a no, you just get a
And it's in like a glass, right?
no. It
Yeah.
doesn't mean that,
I swear they got
you
roofies in
might
it.
not look good to somebody else or anything like that. No, by all means. It's just the whole respect, the maturity. You know what I'm saying? To know.
Okay, well, you're going to regret that. Trust me. You're going to look back and go, I should have said yes.
Thank you. Next.
Try and guess what celebrity I'm being compared to. I was told that the resemblance is uncanny. I don't know.
Gilbert Godfrey.
She's an actress.
Okay, she. Ricky Lake.
And I will give you a hint.
Cher.
She's in a vampire movie.
Oh, God. Vampire movie. What's a vampire movie? Got me there. Twilight. Oh, my God. Is that Twilight Broad?
Try and guess what.
We don't care. I don't even know who that chick is. Everybody forgot about her. I think you look like Cher. Was Cher in a vampire movie?
I think so. No, I don't think so. Who's Cher?
Exactly. See, Jimmy doesn't even know who Cher is. And he doesn't know vampire movies because he's never seen one.